Oh, so this is Mike Jr. versus InFury, group winners round 4 out of the lane. Unfortunately, I can't see the stream in high detail, but that's no big deal. I can see what's happening. Obviously, we've got Mike Jr. go to Swerve Star real quick early on, winning in the match, or 1 minute into the match. Got that temporary speed power up. I saw one that looks like a little star. You glow blue for a bit. Oh my God, he's under attack! Fury went immediately after Mike Jr. You see, he's got a good warp star. He's got some good stats going. And Fury spending the time to try to take him out. He knows that Swerve Star is not great for maneuverability. And dang, that man just got hit with like 3 of those plasma beams, and he took like no damage. So lots of fighting, but not much is happening just yet. And it looks like, ooh, all those stats on the Mike Jr. I think he's getting the, what a crazy play. Stand in your own bomb to hit the opponent.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, how's it going, Duck? Nice to meet you. I'm
Nice to-
Beto.
Yeah, I'm Duck.
Yeah, the match already started, so I was just talking about how these two are fighting, and InFury, like, Mike Jr. has been getting a lot of stats, surprisingly not dying, while InFury's spending a lot of time trying to kill him, and honestly, it's going pretty bad for him. He lost the fight entirely. Warp Star's gone, stats completely forfeit.
Yeah, I just saw InFury versus Dude, and InFury was dominating that. So what's going on here?
I think what happened is that InFury went on the offensive too early. He wanted to win Wagon Star versus Swerve Star because the bulk is nice, he wasn't taking much damage. At every time that Mike Jr. was getting hit or was dodging, he was picking up power-ups.
I see.
Mike Jr. picked up like 15 power-ups the entire time that InFury was following him, trying to do damage.
Oh yeah, so he just gets ahead, and InFury can't really do anything.
Exactly what happened. Like, it got to a point where Mike Jr. was taking no damage. He was outmaneuvering InFury, and he just decides, hey, I don't want you here messing with my game. I'm just going to take you out real quick, get some more stats.
I mean, there's still a lot of time on the clock, so anything can happen, but...
3 whole minutes, and we don't know which event it is. Mike Jr. just wants to keep on collecting stats.
Yeah, I heard you can kind of tell what event it is based on the items, but...
Really?
Yeah, it's like hidden information. It's
That's
like based on what items you get, you can know which event it is.
It's incredibly fascinating. I'd love to see some research on that.
Yeah.
And by research, I just mean, like, you know, some guy
someone
game
actually
forum
doing
article. Yeah, so YouTube video somewhere. Yeah, both players low. Okay, InFury gets the Shadow Star. That's the one that I'm used to seeing him on.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's a piece. Oh, he kills him right as he gets the piece of Hydra. He has 1 HP.
Oh my god.
Oh, I know you're low. Oh, you got the candy. I'm surprised that Mike Jr. doesn't go for the int. Okay, never mind.
No,
You might as well get rid of all possible warp stars in the area.
Yeah. InFury just has to run and fucking look like. Oh no.
Yeah, luckily he can see warp stars way ahead before Mike Jr. can, but he's so fast.
That's the thing. Mike Jr. is really so fast, like, and he's just following him. Oh my god!
I love it with the sword. He's slashing him away. It's not the warp star. Oh, that's incredible. Yeah, Dynablaze just chilling there. He doesn't even need the. Oh my god, what is this? Is that a taunt? What is that?
That had to be a disrespect or something.
Oh, he's so fast. I love getting the Energizer Bunny. How do I call it? Like the... Oh, and he still has enough time to get the all from Dynablade.
Oh my god.
He knew it would take 1 hit. He just got like 4 glides and 2 top speeds and plus the all from Dynablade. He's so stacked on power-ups.
This is some top level gameplay right here. That's all I have to say.
Within 5 minutes, he's gotten to like an almost, I mean, definitely a top tier build. Look how fast he's going.
Oh, he is. I mean, how do you come back from this? You can't, right? You just can't.
It's crazy to me because he has so much time to go, get power-ups, mess around on the stage, and then come back and punish InFury for just looking at a warp star funny. Like,
Yeah.
he's leaving him with
Yeah.
winged stars. He's leaving him with winged stars. I'm sorry, I'm getting way too hype over this. He's been left with winged stars 2 next to each other. He's going 2 miles per hour. Oh, he's just kidding.
Oh.
He's spinning around in circles.
Only 10 seconds left now. Oh no.
Yeah, no, he's over. He switches. Is he switching? Yeah. Wants to use no power-ups, lands right on top. And of course, right at the end, go switch to Warp Star. That flies better than that man's Winged Star does.
All right, let's see it.
Yeah, the difference in stats is enormous.
Wow.
This is
that. Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, there's not much that InFury can do here. He's a good player, but oh my god, a Mike Kirby just takes out half of his HP. It's only gonna take like 1 spin. Doesn't even have to be a powerful spin to take him out.
Yeah, this is tough. Let's see.
Yeah, just 2 Mikes. That's the thing. He just moves him out real quick. He's gonna have priority over the best power because he's so fast.
Oh no.
Yeah, Spike kills in 1 hit. Like, I know Shadow Star is a very weak and flimsy Warp Star, but it's so strong that if you're going blow for blow, you're gonna lose that one.
Yeah.
He's trying to get right in front of him just to place the bomb, and he actually gets punished for it. Hold on, that's interesting. By punished, I mean,
alright, in the corner.
Oh, this is a desync, isn't it? What's going on here?
Wait. Yeah, that's no. Then. Oh. That's
yeah, no, that's unfortunate. The 2 players are seeing completely different games right now. You
Mike
can see by the
was
timer
stuck
that
in the corner on Fury's screen. And...
yeah, Mike Jr. is like his timer is behind by half a second.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
And that's the reality of using Netplay and playing across the country.
I mean,
This
we
stuff's
gotta
coming
get
along.
busy on this, you know, get some rollback netcode for Kirby Air Ride.
Honestly, it's necessary though. It's hilarious that even with the desync, InFury only gets 1
Yeah,
kill.
yeah.
That's how strong he was.
It did desync when InFury was losing though, so you know.
I'd like to hear the standing on this. Unfortunately, I don't use the tournaments in person. You know, I used to go to melee tournaments, so I'm not sure what people do for this kind of thing. A spectator desync, really? This may, according to Uncle Punch, it may have been a spectator desync. It may have actually been completely fine.
Then we get the actual result from the players.
Yep. We'll hear what they have to say. I'm learning as I'm here, so as these matches come along, I'll be surprised less and less.
Yeah.
And then I hope to be surprised by the gameplay though. What I've seen so far has been really exciting.
Oh yeah, same. I mean, I'm learning as well, and what I'm seeing is amazing.
Yeah, free run for a quick desync check. Makes sense. You wanna? Oh my God, he switches over to wheelie scooter. What is his plan? Are they already? Hold on, I don't think I.
No, this is
chilling over there. They're just taking warp stars over. They probably want to compare them and all that. Bringing each other's cars to the car show.
Yeah, to the meetup. Alright, but this seems to be in sync, right?
Looks like it.
Then we should be good.
I like the little graphic at the bottom, that Kirby Air Ride tournament.
Yeah, it's nice.
Blue and pink. I'd like to know who made that. That's a stylish looking graphic.
Alright. I mean, it did go to Mike Jr., so it seems like it was a spectator desync.
Yeah, it was definitely convincing, to say the least.
Yeah.
Mission on 5 or 3 years ago. Love to see that.
Game 2, here we go.
Yeah, they just hop off their stars real quick just to look for a better warp star.
Yeah, when I was looking at the start, there was one guy who didn't do that. I was wondering why. 'Cause it seems like
You know, I
the
like
best
that
thing
in
to do.
Fury. Sorry. I like that he uses his spawn as an opportunity to go
Mhm.
and grab power. He just grab the star real quick.
Yeah.
And like he didn't end up going for a different warp star. Maybe he wasn't happy with what he saw, but he sees a spin. He's like, I'm going for some damage. And he gets 2 more offenses. I think I know what his plan is. Sees that. Oh, he didn't have enough. Oh, he couldn't fly out of there. If Mike Jr. was aware, he could have just killed him right at the top of the water fountain, because you can't
Mhm.
do anything else when that happens.
Yeah.
And Fury's on the offensive. He knows Shadow Star's weak, and he's like, I've got to take out this guy if I want to get a different warp star. Alright, stadium prediction. I know it can lie to you sometimes. You know how often? Why?
Yeah, okay, so what's InFury doing here? Exactly.
Yeah, he just sees Wheelie Scooter.
Yeah, okay.
Wants to switch over to it. Mike Jr.'s already got a good old Shadow Star. Fan favorite. Can't go wrong with it.
Oh yeah, you can glide so far. It's so fun.
It's such a good city trial warp star, and it's good for, like, you know, most of the events. So, as long as you've got a good rounded set of power-ups, you could use it. There's some more, you know, better specialized warp stars, you know, Swerve Star for drag rays, Bulk Star if you've got the right build for drag rays,
Yeah.
like that. Oh, he has he has no turns. He has to spend like a whole 2.5 seconds turning around to get that top speed. It's worth it though, because you see he's outrunning the wheelie scooter. Fury really wants to take him down. He's using the draft.
he's
Even with the
on his
draft,
tail
he
right
can't
now.
catch up. And now he's behind Shadow Star.
Oh no.
He uses the iframes of the spin to not get hit from behind. That's so smart. Mike Jr. gets away with a glide and a couple turns. I think that's going to be good if he wants to get back to getting some power-ups.
Yeah, it seems like InFury's just going back to power-ups now. Oh. Okay. See,
Oh yeah,
no.
we're only 3 minutes in. And Mike Jr. kind of has a really good build going. You'll see he leaves the ground and he immediately goes gliding at like 50 miles per hour.
Yeah.
And he's going with the spin. It doesn't kill, actually. And Fury keeps all those power-ups. And he gets away. He gets some power-ups.
Yeah, he's just out of there.
Actually, very low HP right now. He might need to keep an eye out. Mike Jr. comes in front of the swipe. He's dead for sure.
Gets the box.
One thing I've noticed is that in Fury, the last few boxes he's gotten have all given him 4 power-ups, which if he wants to come back, he's going to need as many of those as possible. Ooh, top speeds, boosts, glides. Mike Jr. is just stacked. The drops that these guys are getting are insane. I honestly don't know how this is going to go, just because I have no idea what the event is going to be.
Right.
Ooh, I'm excited though. 2 whole more minutes of this. So I know. Alright, he just got 2 offenses. Is Mike Jr. going to go on the offensive, or is he playing, you know, a responsible, respectful style? He just wants his power-ups, wants to get the dub.
He got some offense as well. Top speed here.
You'll notice that he's taking care of every good warp star along the way. Like he goes for a box, and then he sees a swerve star, takes it out, and 4 offenses.
A bunch of
Okay,
offense. Oh my.
Come on, you can't tell me you don't want to go and take him out right now. He's looking like the juiciest target of all time. I'm telling you.
I mean, he's looking for it.
Threw the bomb right on top of InFury's head, but no, he's moving too quick. Can't get hit by that. And I love the fact that Mike Jr. just looped around in the sky because he barely missed that top spin. That's what's Shadow Star so good about. Or that's what's so good about Shadow Star is that it's got.
I mean, he's so fast as well.
Absolutely. I think I could be wrong, but I think glide and top speed work together when you're midair, and with that warp star in particular, because when I have a lot of glides, I seem to be able to turn faster. Like, the way that turns, glides, and top speeds interact on that warp star can make an absolute menace in the sky. Not to mention the offensive power it has.
He already seems to be a menace in the sky. I mean, he's basically flying over the whole map, just looking for stuff.
Yeah, no, it's gotten to a point where he's sufficient, he's self-sustainable, and he just takes out InFury.
Yeah,
My
it seems
Shadow
like
Star's
he's
better than
very
yours.
just interfered. Oh, not just tossing him
knocks
around.
Him right back into the corner.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Poor InFury.
He's just a pinata. He's just a freaking little box at this point. He's just dropping so many power-ups, lifting him up and down. The mechanics of the spike, and he just keeps on hitting him. Oh my god. That's just like 20 power-ups. An amazing spin. Hits him almost 11 times in one spin. Just a steal
That
power-up.
was insane. What?
Okay. There's almost no chance. Unless you get Kirby Melee 1, this is a done deal.
I mean, I hate to say it, but Mikey's looking so good here.
This is looking like a clear 2-0 for Mike. I don't know.
Just look at the stats.
Drag race 1.
Yeah,
Sayonara and Fury. You tried your best to take him out, but this man snowballed to the top of, like, all the way from the top of Mount Everest to the bottom.
Yeah.
Looking like a 5,000-foot diameter snowball right now. And he's going back! The disrespect! He doesn't even want to finish the race.
Mike, what are you doing?
Oh my god! Oh my god! He had so much time! He's running the rest of the way!
Mike! Oh my god!
Oh, Mike!